For sure.
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing it. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
You imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, we got Decatur the Bravest, Corey Davis, and underneath us both, we have OG Commander's #1 fan, Mr. Chuck Little John. What's up, my dogs?
What's up, fella?
Same over everything. What it do?
Man, it's a beautiful Sunday. Beautiful Sunday, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody locked in? Everybody locked in and loaded?
You know what? I hope we are, man.
Loaded.
Y'all be killing me, boy. Y'all be ready to fight. Hey, look, somebody threw a brick at somebody before the show even started.
Locked in and loaded.
Locked and loaded. Welcome everybody out there on Twitch. Not Twitch, Twitter. On Twitter, on YouTube, and on Facebook. Remember to tell a friend, bring a friend to the channel. Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 o'clock. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. We appreciate it. Make sure while y'all are on there, make sure you like the stream. Make sure you follow the stream, and make sure you retweet and post the stream all over on all the
all of that.
If you don't get a chance to watch it, you can also listen to it on all your podcast platforms, Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, and all the other ones that are out there as well, man. So we appreciate you all rocking with us. We have a great show, episode 30, season 3. Let's go ahead and let's jump right on in, fellas. Let's jump right on in. And we know we try to start off in the WNBA majority of the time, man. And right now you have the Chicago Sky going against the Connecticut Sun. They are actually just now starting up. So that series will begin to get going. But earlier today, we had a 4 o'clock game. And we had the Las Vegas Aces, the #1 seeded Las Vegas Aces, going against the Storm, the Seattle Storm, who they have Sue Bird, who was going on their going away party. Her
41 years old, going away party.
Yeah. This is her last hurrah, her last season. So she's making her way around.
Hey, G, can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Who won that game?
It just so happened the Las Vegas Aces at home actually took an L at home for the first time in the playoffs.
First time.
For the first time. Yes.
Okay.
No.
First time in the playoffs. It's the third game of the playoffs.
I mean, they swept the other team.
The first time.
About the last time. Yeah. You talked about the sweep the last time. So I was giving them credit for not losing before.
Did I choose the Storm?
You did. You did choose the Storm.
So are you choosing the Storm for the series?
You know what? At this point, I feel good about what I did. It's a good start.
That's not the question at hand. The question at hand is
I'm still choosing them.
Choosing the Storm. So you picking the Storm for the series?
I'm still choosing. Hey, like I said, for TV purposes, and then like I said, there's something about your last hurrah. There's something about the playoffs that bring out bring out extra play in a person. Whether they won by 1 or whether they won by 3 in this case, a W is a W, and I'm feeling good right now.
So, can you say yes or no?
Right now, I'm saying yes.
No, not no right now.
I said it before, and then I said it before, and I continue to say yes because I'm feeling good about
no.
1-0.
You keep going game by game. Right now, are you picking the Storm to win this series? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Because they got to go back to Seattle now, right?
No, I think it's 2-1. I think I might. Don't make me lie now.
Okay, my bad.
I know it's a 5-game series, but we got confused about this last time.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it's 2-1 or whether it's I don't know how you're doing.
So what is it? Because y'all were telling me one was saying go back and come back, but
I think the next game is in Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fairness to Corey, the Gators Bravest, he did call out last episode that the Storm was going to win the series.
No.
He went with the Storm.
We talked about that game. We did not talk about the series.
We talked about
the game. We talking about the game. When we talked about it, we spoke about that particular game today. We didn't talk about the series until right now.
I don't know, Chuck, because you said they was going to win the series.
Who gonna win the series?
That's what you said. You said the Aces was going to win the series.
Right, and I still stand by that.
So
and why I can't stand by mine?
Yeah, so
that's why I wanted clarification. I wanted clarification from you, and you gave it, so we good.
Yeah, okay. I'm about to say, Houston, we have a problem here. In communication. I was choosing the better story that I wanted to see. Because remember, I did say this here. I had no dog in the fight, and then at the same time, I said I wasn't pushing hard. But I know you've been pom-pomming for this team all year. You've given out so many hugs to this girl. I mean, these internet sensation hugs, it doesn't make sense. But at the same time, I was going against it because I felt like this is Sue Bird's last ride, and I just think she gonna bring out a little something special. Now you better be here if they lose. He done froze. He froze.
He's frozen in time. And when he comes back on here, I do want to ask him about his.
There you go.
There you go. Here you go. All right. So Chuck, man, what do you think happened in this game 1?
Jewel Lord got lucky. She won't play like that again.
Who got lucky?
Jewel Lord.
Jewel Lord. Okay.
26 points.
She won't do it again.
I mean, she's an all-star.
So you asked me, and I gave you an answer.
You said she got lucky. That's not really.
I said she would not do, and then I said she would not do it again, meaning she won't have as many points again.
Okay, so that's what happened. She beat y'all by herself.
No, she beat us by herself. Don't act like they watched us now, G.
I'm just saying. I'm not. I'm trying to figure out what happened. I asked you what happened. You said it was her. So I'm saying that's what happened.
And the Aces turned the ball over too much.
Okay. Now we talk.
Which would not happen again. And G, who you picking?
I didn't pick nobody. I'm really just happy that the Aces lost.
No, you need to pick somebody in the series.
I'm
Chris straddling the fence.
I have no dog in the fight.
Corey didn't have a dog in the fight either, but he made a choice.
I sure did. Look, you see how easy we changed up? I sure did.
How many points did Aja have?
22.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole game. I was watching between the baseball and golf and this.
Okay.
Y'all lost another one to LIV too, didn't you? We'll talk about that some other time.
She had 8 points.
AJ 8. I thought it said 22. My bad. Woo.
That's her number.
How many blocks?
Let me see.
Oh, I said that's a number 22. Yeah.
Let's see how many blocks he had. All right. Aja Wilson. I know you big on Aja Wilson. That's why I was just wondering.
Yeah, I know.
Big ain't the word. Big? If you just using big, he colossal.
Colossal, yeah, colossal.
He trying to throw the little pot shots out there, but we good.
You a number one fan. At least
Yeah.
on the East Coast.
And we good.
He said we good.
She had 12 rebounds. I don't say how many blocks she had. She had 12 rebounds though, 3 assists. But
So what's the point you trying to make, G?
she didn't have a good game. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
And I think I talked about this before, man. This is where she needs to step up. The team is led by her. She needs to have a better game.
So check this out. The Associated Press's MVP, Breonna Stewart, had 24 points, 6 rebounds. You know, I mean,
she showed up.
But I think I said that too. I think I mean, you know, like I said, I'm just looking on the light side. I'm looking on the side of the fence. Remember that show, The Tool Time? We had that neighbor that just, you know, talked by the fence. You know, you could only see it, right? That's where I'm talking about this game. My face is right here, but I'm looking over because I tend to talk to y'all about, you know, what y'all see in terms of the WNBA. But I think I did give Breonna Stewart a little, you know, hey, she gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? The Aces,
man, please.
I'm just trying to be for real, John. You know, I mean, you gonna give me no flowers for that? She did show up. Where your girl at?
Hey, I tell you what. I tell y'all this all the time, and I'm gonna keep telling you. It's not about how you start, it's about how you what?
How you finish. They finished with 3 points less than Seattle did.
That's fine.
Oh.
Series over with?
No, they just down 1-0.
Okay.
So check this out. Now, look,
I thought I asked.
Las Vegas didn't enjoy their first lead of the game until the fourth quarter.
They got to do anything, Corey.
What?
What they got to do anything?
I'm just saying, you know, and then they did it in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
I understand the point you're trying to make.
What I'm saying is that the Storm wasted no time attacking early as they went in and built a 15-4 lead, you know, midway through the first quarter. But what I'm asking is this. So I'm using these little stats and these little tidbits to ask you, have the Aces met their match? Have they met a decent competitor? Are you worried? Not at all. None of them questions. None. Okay.
Do you see any concern on my face? I answered that question for you. H, no.
H, no. Okay.
So, you know, I brought up the great Tina Charles last time too as well. And
man, no, you did. I'm gonna tell you how.
They did.
No. Can I finish? Please? What he did the last time was he didn't bring up Tina Charles. He had to come back and be corrected because he brought up Sylvia Files is playing on this team. Then we had to go back and get the great Tina Charles. So he didn't even have Tina Charles on this team.
I had the name wrong. That's all. You knew who I was talking about, Charles.
Come on, man. Don't be technical. Don't be technical. Don't you do that. Don't you blaspheme on this.
You knew who I was talking about.
Don't I blaspheme? What y'all doing?
You actually helped him because you were like, now you mean this person? You know, you right, Chuck. I meant this person.
So who blaspheming? Who's doing blasphemy right now?
You.
You and G.
No, we said I meant Tina Charles. I just had the name wrong. And then I said she was a great rebounder. And you was like, oh man, who we got? Who Aja Wilson? You gave me all these stats of Aja Wilson's. Remember you brought out all the stats of Aja Wilson.
You mean read to you again?
And Tina Charles.
I'll say that's what you see that thumb moving. That's what he about to do to you again. You know.
Tina Charles had 13 points and 18 rebounds. 18 rebounds.
Hey, every dog have his day.
Somebody come get it. Right, and come get your brother.
I'm
He
saying,
gonna make sure you get all these stats.
so what I'm saying is, I'm supposed to just sit here and take everything y'all had to say and not have a rebuttal. Let me tell you something. That's not gonna happen. I'm always gonna have. Remember I said when the show started, loaded.
Have we figured out where the next game is? Where's the next game?
It's in Seattle. It's in Seattle.
So it is.
Next
so
game
this
in
is
Seattle.
Next game. I mean, not Seattle. Las Vegas.
Aces.
Las Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So it must be 2-2.
I'm about to say,
2-2-1.
I'm about to say, boy, you got a problem coming. If they were going back to Seattle, woo!
Hey, don't act like they had won in Seattle, man. I told you they won on Sue Bird's last home game.
I'm just saying.
And Corey said that's the motivation right there.
Nobody has no motivation but Sue Bird.
I'm just saying, man. You know, you don't whoop up on somebody. Yeah, you don't whoop up on somebody. They might be motivated to play for this woman, but we'll see. We'll see, Chuck. I'm hoping that you're incorrect.
Yeah,
meaning that I hope that I'm right. Yeah.
You so G, you keep saying yeah, but you still ain't committed.
As to what?
Who gonna win the series?
Sky gonna win the series.
Seattle. The championship is gonna be Chicago Sky versus the Seattle Storm.
So you picking Seattle?
Storm. I meant to say Storm.
Well, I can't wait.
No. Don't do that, baby. Don't do that. No. We don't hate her. We don't hate
on Aja at all.
No.
And honestly,
they y'all do.
What we do, we just try to understand and challenge the OG on the show. You know, because he's such a Aja Wilson fan. I want to, you know, check his pulse every once in a while.
But you see how you said that, right? Me and Corey want to check the OG. It can't be 1-on-1.
Did I say me and Corey? I thought it said I just want to check his pulse.
We.
I know. Kanisha said we.
Yeah.
No, you just said we.
Did I say we? Okay.
Look, let me add this to the fire, right? So I come home last night, and my high school had, you know, a little kind of reunion type deal, right? So I go there for a few hours. I come back, my wife has tears in her eyes, and I'm like, what's going on? You know, she just finished watching the Antetokounmpo story or whatever, and she goes, he deserves everything he gets. Why don't you like him? You know, Galen is right. You should like him more. I'm like, what the heck? Did you just meet him? Was he here? You know, I'm like, what's wrong with you? She was like, I'm just saying, I watched his story. It's so meaningful, and he should be the face of the league. And I'm like, oh my God, I thought something really happened. Man. So the same way with Aja. I'm not jumping on her because I don't dislike her. Right. It's the fact that you talk so much about her. Now, it's like the luster is gone with me. I want to see her. I ain't saying fail. But
she deserves all the flowers. That's why she got the statue right in front of Carolina basketball arena.
It was moving. I love him. He deserves everything. It's just so touching. I was like, oh, why don't you like him?
What was this on, Corey? What is she watching on?
The Antetokounmpo is it's on. She here. Where's on?
What's that on, Kanisha? So we can all watch it.
Yeah, that's good. If you want a crying story, you might want to watch it then. Listen, if you like a good, I guess, a tear jerker about how his family, how he got here.
Hulu.
On Hulu.
Okay. It's called Rise on Hulu.
But this is my thing, though. You can't be sad when he got 4 other brothers that's in the NBA. All of them, they just make it. What's your last name? Antetokounmpo? Come on. Look, John says on the Disney Channel. Goodness gracious. Is it on Disney?
I think he's trying to be funny.
Look,
he gonna be like, is it on Disney?
Right now, the Sky they're down 17-9 right now. The Connecticut ain't missing a shot. They ain't missing a shot. But
Chicago Sky down?
Yeah, they down. All right. Let's go ahead and move on, man.
Are y'all sure y'all want to move on?
You need to move on.
I'm fine.
Look, we tried to move on. You still picking. Picking.
I just want to make sure y'all got it all out. I don't want you to have no indigestion or anything.
Stanley.
Big Stanley, what up, big dog? Welcome to the show, homie. All right. So, last night, man, Corey, where were you at, dog? We did our fantasy football draft last night. I think I saw Kanisha, but I didn't see you.
He
Yeah,
said,
that
he
was
said he's at the high school thing.
I was at my high school reunion situation. That's what I'm saying. That's why I missed it. You know.
Oh,
Yeah. My high school, McNair High School had its like entire school reunion at Wade Walker Park
okay.
from 1982 all the way to 19 I think 97. All of those those classes were there at the park, and I ended up going there, and I was there kind of late, but I've seen some people I hadn't seen in about 25 years, and that's kind of where I went yesterday afternoon. So I apologize for not making the draft. Though at the same time, I'll say this here: being a fantasy football the guy that I am, I'll take a squad, sort of like how you did in my league last year, and turn it into something. So I'm really not, because I am pretty good at fantasy football. I really don't see it being a problem. I'm sorry that I missed the draft, but I'm pretty sure that the squad I got is going to take care of the business because I am that type of football person. You know what I'm saying? So once again, to the TCY family, I apologize for not being there. But trust me, you will see the plays that I make, the moves that I make, and the wins that I progress, in this league.
Okay.
So that sounds like a very strong prediction there, Corey.
You know what? I'm just that confident when I play fantasy. You know what I mean?
So how confident are you?
I do some of the things that that most people don't do, and then I may give you. Ask Brandon. I'll give you a couple of nuggets here and there. Sort of like I'm picking up the backup running back for the Cowboys because I feel like Elliott is not going to be able to give you 17 games. So I do stuff like that. To make sure that you understand how I play.
You didn't pick him up. That was auto pick.
I know, right?
that sounded good though.
I know, right?
So we got our draft grades from our picks last night. And do y'all want to go over the draft grades, or do y'all want to look at the drafts ourselves?
Go over the grades first.
Let's go over the grades. Okay. So you will start from the bottom up, and we'll do it that way.
No, let's start from the top down.
All right, stop down. We're gonna stop down. Top down. All right. Number one is Sparkle City, with an A+. I'm not sure who Sparkle City is because there's 3 of them or 4 of them.
I mean, it's
two.
I mean, it's 4 of y'all that's from Sparkle City.
That's Stanley.
Okay, this is Stanley. So this is Stanley. This is the OG Sparkle City, right?
Yeah.
Sparkle City OG. All right. He got an A+.
A+, A-.
A+.
You asking what an A- is?
No,
I think A- say A-.
That's an A-. Did I give him a plus?
Yeah, it's A-.
Okay.
You give him no A+. He ain't perfect.
I could have sworn it. Okay, well, A-.
Yep.
All right. Then number 2 is The Business. With a B, that a B+?
Yep.
B+, okay. And I think that's Rodney, I believe.
Yep.
Right. All right. Coming at number 3, the guy who didn't pick his own team, Mr. Corey Davis, with a B.
So look. So check me out here. Look. Just real quick. Come looking at what's happening.
See now. Find see what you got.
Let's see what's happening. Russell Wilson, Allen Robinson, Deontay Johnson, Jonathan Taylor at running back, Leonard Fournette. Okay. Dallas Goedert, Philadelphia tight end, Alvin Kamara. Well, you got to see how if is he playing? I know we're talking about that.
I never heard anything about it.
He's still up in the air, right?
Yeah.
I think he's playing because we ain't heard anything. He's not.
He ain't came down with the suspension yet.
Yeah.
Stanley all drafted too?
Yeah.
Ain't that so?
Ain't that something? With an A-.
Marquise Brown, Let me see here. Cole Kmet. I don't know who that is.
Tight
Ryan
end.
Tannehill, huh?
That's a tight end for the Bears.
I got like 5 tight ends.
No wonder I can't get no tight end.
Tight end, tight. Okay. Then they gave me 2 defenses. Okay, which is cool. Okay, well,
Denver, and Philly. I like Denver. I like both of those defenses. I think those defenses are going to be pretty tough. I don't know about the turnovers that they will get, but
Naheem Hines, running back.
he's not a bad running back. But Jonathan Taylor, you got both running backs. You got Taylor and Hines.
Yeah.
So when one is out, you're gonna be in trouble. When they both out,
who said that?
They're gonna both be out.
But I ain't gonna keep both of them.
Yeah, in the bye week.
But I'm saying I ain't gonna keep both of them.
You gonna get rid of them? Okay. But that was your only running back. Oh, Kamara. Okay, you got Kamara. I'm okay with your picks. I don't think it's a B. I don't think it should be a B. Robinson. I mean, I like Robinson. I think Robinson's a good player. But Cooper Kupp is the guy over there. Tyler Higbee and Robert Woods. That's the guys that Stafford's gonna be hitting a lot.
Yeah, he'll be behind.
Yeah, he's gonna be behind them. So, and then Deontay Johnson, he's a speedster. He can run, but that's a running team over there. So they're gonna depend on Najee Harris to really, dictate the game for them. I'm not really sold on this team.
You don't have to. You don't have to be. You don't have to.
Lord.
That's fine. So Lil John said they might Kamara may be suspended through 2023. Yeah.
Who is it? What's the guy who came back from injury? BB. He came back from injury for them.
On what team?
For the Rams.
The running back for the Rams.
What is his name? He's coming to running back for the Rams, right?
No, Eckler. That's Eckler. No, I'm talking about the receiver.
Eckler played for Chargers, right?
There's 2 of them.
Who are we talking about? What team?
The Rams.
I'm telling what position?
Wide receiver.
For the Rams?
He said Woods.
I know you're talking about. He got hurt last year.
Robert Woods.
He said Woods was the guy. Okay. So
yeah, Robert Woods.
Okay. I thought
he got traded.
I thought somebody else was with him too. So who's that third receiver?
Technically, still on the roster. Odell is still
no. Odell signed with Cincinnati.
No, he signed with Cincinnati.
He's signed. Gobi signed with Cincinnati.
Odell?
No. That what you heard. That's another one your Twitter hears.
Yeah, one of my Twitter hears. So
but technically he ain't signed yet, but technically he's still on the Rams.
No, he's a free agent.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But even when you're free agent, they still put you on that. What?
Your thing say feet. Your thing say FA. You don't have no team.
Hold up, Odell.
Yeah.
Odell.
Look on your
now it say LA. It say LA wide receiver. NA by it though.
Look on your fantasy football.
That's what I'm looking at right now. Odell. Let's see. Can you see it? Is that backwards or is it? Wait a minute, is that backwards?
No, I saw it.
Alvin Robinson II.
That's the third receiver. That's the one that picked up the Bears.
Van Jefferson.
What's his name?
Van Jefferson.
Oh, well, never mind. I don't know them.
So until somebody pick you up, he's still technically. Why you keep shaking your head? What you doing?
He a free agent, man. He don't play for nobody. Just like Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley out there too. It's like
what's the last team Cole Beasley played for?
Buffalo.
The Bills.
I guarantee you they got Bills buying that.
Right, but he don't play for the Bills.
Okay.
All right. All right. Number 5. You got Sparkle City.
How many Sparkle? Oh, that's him. That's you. Okay.
No,
Sparkle City. You know what the HB stand for, right?
What? Huge blunder. What?
Head busters.
Oh, head busters.
Okay.
All right.
So let me get this straight. Hold on. So all these Sparkle City guys, basically your brothers, all of y'all claiming Sparkle City with some extra letters added onto it. Is that what you're telling me?
No. It's only 2 Sparkle City teams out there.
Okay. You and who else?
Me and Stanley.
You and Stanley. Okay.
All right. And Sparkle City head busters got a B as well. And that's you, Chuck, right? OG?
That's right.
All right.
So you mean call out my team too?
Yeah. Let's call your team out, baby.
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Who?
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. Terry McLaurin. Nick Chubb. Lee Singletary from Buffalo, running back.
Okay.
This is the only choice I have at tight end. It's still kind of pain me in my side right now. Schultz from Dallas.
Schultz. Yeah.
Schultz.
I'll trade you for him. We'll talk about it.
I got Adam Thielen.
Okay.
Justin Tucker's a kicker and Buffalo defense.
Hey, man, on paper sound decent. And you shaking your head. Look.
That's a heck of a squad. Okay. I thought right there, and I told Chuck yesterday, I thought that's an A+ draft right there.
Go ahead, G, I'm sorry.
No, I don't see any holes in this lineup besides, and it's not that bad of a hole, but my least favorite player on there is McLaurin, and it's because of his quarterback. I don't think he's going to get enough passes, accurate passes for him. But I don't really see, and you can trade him out for a lot of people. Tyler Boyd, even your bench is decent. You got Chris Godwin coming off the bench as well. So I'm not sure. Oh, Brian Robinson Jr., another good one. That's the rookie y'all got. That the Commanders love. He's actually probably going to take what I was telling Chuck before. Probably going to end up taking Gibson's spot. So, yeah, you got a nice team, man. I can't even deny that. What do you think about that, Corey?
Why you give him all them damn accolades and then give my team? I'm looking at mine. I'm like, hey, mine ain't that bad. I don't know what you're doing. And then I'm not really sold on this. There's a bunch of holes in your jacket. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why is it that bad? But I said I got to tell myself, don't you listen to that. Don't you listen to that, Gar. Look, I'm looking at the fantasy prediction and their percentage wise. I'm like, okay, what is he talking about? You know what? I like your squad too. You know what I'm saying, OG. But at the same time, I had to make sure I was clear on what I was looking at on mine too. So but I do like yours. I'm not gonna give it all the accolades that your boy just gave you, but I like what you got going on. Good.
And I was upset at first because when the draft started, I said, "Man, I'm picking number 12. Come on, man." But then what really helped me was, continuously having back-to-back picks.
Yeah, coming back. Yeah, on the 12 and then 13.
Yeah, I picked last in the round and then first in the next round.
Yeah, that thing killed me, dog. Because I don't think I was right in the middle. I was like number 6 or something. Yeah. That thing hurt. That thing hurt, boy.
Coming back 24 picks after 6. God,
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, that ain't no fun.
That's a lot of
All
people
right.
that you want. Look, that's a lot of people you want. You keep going. Dang,
Damn.
Yep.
marking off your paper.
Yeah, my paper come. All the people I had lined up. I said, God, think it's getting empty. I started getting desperate, dog. All right. Next in line is MT, which is Matt Thompson. He comes in with a strong B. Underneath him, we have the Domination Station. That is your boy. That's BB, Brandon Buchanan.
The domination station.
The Domination Station. Since we got BB on here, man, let's go through his. Dak Prescott, Debo Samuel,
Okay.
Hunter Renfro, Najee Harris, James Conner, Kyle Pitts, Robert Woods. That's how he knew Robert Woods was on there because he got him on his team. Matt Prater, Arizona kicker, and the New Orleans defense. So he only has one defense on here.
But then look, and I checked the game though. So he got DK Metcalf, on that bench.
Yeah.
Antonio Gibson, Kirk Cousins, and not bad, the backup Dak. Mike Gesicki, and it's right. Am I saying it right?
Gesicki.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alexander Madison and Isaiah McKenzie. I mean, okay.
And they gave him a B minus. He has a strong receiving class on here. I'm not his running backs is definitely top heavy with Najee Harris. I'm not really sold on James Conner and Antonio Gibson and Madison. Madison he doesn't get enough touches. Only way he'll get enough touches is if your boy Cook gets hurt. Yeah. So and then even then they still use him as like a scat back, more of a short pass type receiver back. He doesn't run between the tackles like that. So, but besides that, I think it's a pretty good pick. I think B minus is kind of high. I would give him a C, maybe C plus, maybe.
That G tough, boy. He tough. He tough, y'all.
What did you think about that, Corey? And OG?
I think it's a pretty good score. I think B is satisfactory.
Yeah, I was just about to say, B minus ain't bad. Like I said, when you look at where he's coming from, starting with your guy,
Yeah.
And if I were doing this lineup, I'm definitely, I'm putting DK in there with Debo. That's a 1-2 punch that's kind of heavy for me. Okay. Najee and Connor, they're not bad when I'm looking at what if you put up a starting lineup. You know what I mean?
Who you got throwing to Metcalf?
I knew you were gonna say that. I was about to say the same thing.
Now, this is what I'll say here. You're right. I know we've been jumping on them for all season until they decided to pick. So, what's your boy name that won the quarterback position out there?
Geno Smith.
Geno. Yeah, Geno. Okay. So I look at DK Metcalf as another Julio Jones. You got a wide target for this guy. Just get it close to him. Now Geno got to make a decent throw, but DK can make you look fairly decent, but you got to put it somewhere in his wheelhouse. You know what I mean? So, and today, the coach came on and said that he's been doing his job. He won the starting position, he's doing his job. I'm not sure that they're asking him to be another Russell Wilson, but like just don't overdo nothing, Geno. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens. So I just hope that. Go ahead.
I just say, I think they ranked like toward the bottom of the list in
the quarterback duo.
In offense last year with Russell Wilson.
See, you still doing that. Russell Wilson had that bad thumb and pinky. You know what I mean? So
and a bad offensive line.
Okay, and he running his ass off. So I mean, so you saying he gonna run? Gonna run? Gino don't run like that either. Gino gonna hit the ground.
Right.
Gino gonna be in trouble.
Gino gonna be in trouble. Yeah.
If they address some of the problems and hopefully get that man 2 seconds to do something, maybe it'd be all right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, cool. All right. Next on the list, man, is Kanisha. Kanisha comes in with a strong C+. That she picked. What? What's that? All right. Since we got Kanisha on, let's go over her list. She has the former MVP Lamar Jackson, that quarterback, coming back, possibly. Comeback player of the year. Mike Evans. Let me start. Mike Evans. Michael Pittman Jr., who had a stellar season last year. Even with Carson Wentz, he had a stellar season. Should have a better, more accurate quarterback, but not one who can keep the plays alive. Go ahead, OG.
So you said that he had a stellar season, even with Carson Wentz, but you're saying that McLaurin won't with Carson Wentz.
Christian McCaffrey.
No.
Okay.
Cam Akers for the Rams, running back for the Rams. D Knox, the tight end for Buffalo. That's a strong pick right there. And A. St. Brown. Jared Goff throwing the ball. Detroit.
He picked up a bunch of garbage yards though. I had him on fantasy. I mean, during that time when they already beat up, and then they're like, "I'm gonna let you catch it," So hey, he keep playing to the game over.
Okay. All right. Good. Carlson, that's a good pickup for the Las Vegas Raiders. Anytime you pick up a kicker that kicks indoors 8 games, that's a good pickup. I'm okay with that. Indianapolis defense, and they have your boy who changed his name, the number 1 linebacker in the league. I forget his name now. He changed his name. He's no longer Darius Leonard. He's something else now.
Darius Leonard changed his name.
Yeah, what's his name now, OG?
I don't know. Why are we bringing this up though?
I don't know.
Why are we bringing this up?
Oh, because he's playing for the Colts.
You know for shade.
No shade there. And then the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay.
All right. Her bench is okay. You got Brandon Ayuk, which is decent. Stevenson for the Patriots. With the Patriots, man, they're gonna use multiple running backs. So you really never know when to use those doggone running backs. Trevor Lawrence, he should be better. He has Etienne back, so he should be better. He has a offensive line that they kind of helped him out with. Go ahead, OG.
Shaquille Leonard.
Okay, Shaquille Leonard.
Yeah. Shaquille Menacing.
Leonard. He kept his last name.
He changed it. He uses his middle name now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he really didn't change his name. He just used his middle name.
He just used his middle name. He don't want to be called Darius no more.
Did he say why? What's that story about?
I don't know.
I had to find out.
Hold up. Let me ask you a question. So, in any time of your life, would you just decide to go by your middle name?
Yeah, it's your choice. It's part of your name.
I'm just saying, but like as your first name, would you do that? Now let me tell you. I'll tell you what. So my middle name. Let me share something out there with the TCY family. My real name, my full government name, this thing that's on their social security card, Korifi Nairobi Davis. And
Nairobi's your middle name?
Nairobi is my middle name, right?
Okay.
So it's crazy as it is you calling me Korifi in public. And I ain't gonna lie, when I came to just last night, when I came to my reunion, Korizi, I'm like, oh man, I'm back at school, you know. Korizi Nairobi Davis. I'm like, man, who called my whole government name out, you know? But if I change it to Nairobi, I feel like I was African. Hey, Nairobi, what are you doing today? You know, but that's just me. But I'm saying, who would drop their first name, you know, and just go by their middle name? I don't know.
I remember going to like clubs as a youngster, man, and not telling them my first name. I was going by Leon.
Leon?
Yeah, Leon. But I just say Leon.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hold up. So you were saying Leon?
Yeah.
Like French?
Yeah, like French.
Is there any reason why?
Our French name just sounds like you might get the women.
Oh, okay. Leon.
Leon.
This said it's the name. This said it's the name he used growing up.
Okay. What's your middle name, Charlie?
Russell.
Oh yeah. Russ. Okay.
Russell.
Hey, I'm a junior.
Okay.
Charles Russell Jr. Russell.
All right, cool. So let me go over hers, man. Let me say this. She has a solid team. She has people that's going to be pretty solid throughout the season. Christian McCaffrey, everybody knows Christian is going to get hurt. So he's gonna give you some good fantasy points while he's in there, but it's just it depends on how long he's gonna be in there. And looking at your backup, all you have is Stevenson as your backup running back. That's gonna be a little troublesome. And your second running back is Akers, which he's a good running back, but he's not gonna get a whole lot of touches. You know, with that high flying offense over there in LA. So I can see why she got a C. I can see why she got a C. I probably gave her a C minus, but C plus is good.
Babe, this is the best lineup I've ever seen in my life. I love it.
Checking the box.
She said, she said, I usually go by the name my grandma used for me. You care to share, Kanisha, what that is? And she says Chuck stole her running backs. That's why she settled for that.
My wife ain't got no middle name. It got N. Look, it got an N on birth certificate. The whole name ain't even on there. No, it ain't Nina. No, it ain't. Look, I remember I was looking, I was like, what's your middle name? Mm-hmm. I got a middle name. Not on here, it ain't. Technically. Mama ruined it. She had to go back and get it fixed. Look, but then I was telling her, I said, look, this is a great opportunity to change who you are. Put anything down. You know, you're getting it rectified. Put what you want to put down there. You know, Natasha. Get you know, you know, whatever you want at the time, you know, but they call it neat.
You are crazy. All right. So next coming up, man, is you gonna feel this or you go feel this. Am I saying that right, James Lil John? On here it says you go feel this. You go feel this.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be you going to feel this?
You go feel it.
You go
feel it.
Like you telling me, like Jalen, go over there and feel that watermelon for me. You know, see if it's right. You know, you go feel this. Is that what you telling me, G?
That doesn't sound like somebody going out there to battle anybody.
Right. You go feel this.
You go feel this. You go. I don't know. I don't understand the name on it.
Maybe I'm hoping that you gonna feel this.
You gonna feel this. That's what I'm hoping. You gonna feel. You gonna. Maybe. I don't know.
Hey.
You go feel this. You go feel this. Why we say it like we gay? You go feel this.
Don't you? Oh, whoa. Hey.
G.
Why you say with that kind No, you go feel this.
G.
Hey, you go
I
feel
try to
it.
keep y'all in line, man. Hey.
The gayest team in the league. In the league.
Hey.
You're right. I'm sorry. Hold on, Chad, I got one more. We had to have a team to represent the LGBT community in the league, so we'd like to welcome James John to the squad.
Well, I know he can't wait to see y'all.
Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize.
He on vacation, so he ain't gonna see us.
He can't see that.
All right. So let's go over my dog's team. You go feel this.
Why you gotta say it like that? You go feel this team. Okay.
All right. Matthew Stafford, Tyreek Hill, Jerry Jeudy, Dalvin Cook, Travis Etienne, Darren Waller, Josh Jacobs, Robbie Gould, and the Los Angeles Rams defense.
Robbie Gould is guaranteed. I like him.
Guaranteed. Let me tell you something about this team, man.
Oh, he got Deshaun on here too, huh?
Yeah, he picked up Deshaun. And Hawk. He picked up the suspended players too.
Hopkins.
Yeah. And he got Amari Cooper by accident because he couldn't pick. He ain't picking time. But I'm gonna tell you, man, he has a very solid squad. I'm surprised they gave him only a seat. His starting five can play with anybody in this league, man. I like what he did, man. He got arguably the best fantasy tight end in the league with Darren Waller. And then Dalvin Cook, when healthy, man, he's a top running back in the league as well.
So, but hold up, that's where the C comes in. You got sometimes in there, you got NTN coming back. We just don't know. They just ain't gonna put him back in full blast.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna have Hopkins, for what 6 to 8 games. How many games is it?
I think it's
6 games. Yeah, 6 games.
6 games. Okay, Deshaun Watson ain't gonna be there. So it's hard to give a team a B- or an A when the guys ain't gonna be there for 6 games. Because I think they put into account, the wins that you're gonna acquire.
Right.
So it like you said, you just named 4 players off the rip that you ain't gonna see, or you're not gonna get a whole lot of production out of right off the bat.
Even his backup are decent. You got Amari Cooper, you got Claypool from the Steelers, and then you got Michael Carter, the running back from the Jets. So even if Dalvin Cook does get hurt, or Etienne, you're set with Carter. Carter will give you what you need, I believe. And then I kind of worry about Amari Cooper because I don't believe in Brisket.
Oh,
I don't believe in Brisket.
Jacoby Brissett. They call that dude brisket. Man,
Yeah,
a warm piece of meat. But hold on, let me add something else to that too, though. Before you, then you got, you talking about Jacoby? That ain't me. But then you got Tua, Deshaun, and Matthew. You got 3. I didn't say no. Huh?
Uh-oh.
No.
What did you just say?
I didn't say nothing.
You talking about my team?
It ain't. That's Galen. What you doing?
Look at Galen. Uh-oh, Galen.
What game is about my team?
Galen. Come to get you. What you doing, Galen?
You got is that your Browns jersey on? What you got going on there?
And also, you ain't the only one to stay geared up now. Don't get it twisted.
That's why you was mad. You wore the shirt and everything. You wanted Nick Chubb. Really?
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she mad at you, OG, not me.
No, she mad. You just talking about her quarterback that's gonna be playing before Deshaun
Why
Watson.
would you even say that? Why would you even say that in front of
That's
her?
that's what brought all this about.
Oh,
Right.
We're gonna focus on the first half of the season, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll get to the rest when we get to the rest.
Do you Amari Cooper? Do you think Amari Cooper is going to have a pretty good season?
I do. Just because Dallas ain't know what to do with him, I mean, I think we all right.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. I like that. I
oh,
like that. I like that.
okay.
Yeah.
Now I do think that him and Dobbs are a better pair than him and Brissett, but you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. We'll see.
It's going to be. There you go. Okay, I agree with you on that too. I think him and Dobbs will play better. I'm not sold on Brissett. I'm not sold on
Yeah,
Brissett.
So did you
me,
finish to
but
say
as
about
long as
Cooper?
as long as he can do his job, you know, in the meantime, you know, I think he has the IQ to manage the game, but as far as passing, I prefer Dobbs. But
Yeah.
you know,
Hand the ball off. That's all he got to do. Hand the ball off to Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
yep.
You
Thank
know.
Okay, let me go get my kids in the tub.
All right, I give her a C minus. Her picks.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm just playing. We on James.
yeah, we on James. You trying to get something started. You trying
I was
to
say,
keep it
look,
going.
please go. God
I'm
damn.
just playing. So yeah, no, James. I still like what he has. I would have gave him a C plus. I wouldn't have gave him a C. Just a plain C. I would have gave him a C plus.
I wouldn't though. That's what I'm saying. Then you got 3 quarterbacks. Who you gonna play? Like I said, well, I said out of them 3 that he got, you got Tua, Deshaun, and Matthew Stafford. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, you're not gonna start Tua over Matthew Stafford. You know, Deshaun, you ain't gonna see him for 11 games. I mean, now at the same time, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have him on this holding up a space, but
I gotta see when their bye weeks are.
okay.
Maybe because Matthew Stafford is questionable right now.
Yeah, his shoulder's still messed up. So we'll see. All right. Next on the list, man, is Jay's Unreal Team. That's my dog, Jay, prolific. He's a Chargers fan. He comes in with a strong C. I don't see him on here, so we won't go over his team. But they gave him a strong C. He was super proud about his team last night on the draft show.
Well, hold on. Well, let me do this then. I'm gonna go down it real quick then.
Okay. You want to go over
Justin? Yeah, Justin Herbert at quarterback.
That's not bad.
Gabriel Davis at wideout. Nico Collins at wideout for Houston. Austin Eckler, running back. Damian Pierce, running back for Houston. Mark Andrews, Baltimore tight end, and then Christian Kirk, wideout. Followed up on his kicker, Nick Folk, and he got that LA or Baltimore defense. Yeah, they got the grade as a solid C.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a solid C grade. For me, and he said this last night. He picked some sleepers.
Okay.
So, the Nick Collins, the Nico Collins, you know, he's expecting Davis Mills to have a better season than what he had last year. So he thinks that they're going to have a better season. Gabriel Davis, he had that one breakout game in the playoffs where he had the 4 touchdowns.
Yeah. Okay, that's him. Okay.
Yeah, but you had never heard of him before that.
Nope.
So on his bench though, but so I mean, there's some bright spots here. So he got Jalen Waddle, Miami wide receiver. Melvin Gordon, running back, Denver. Hardeman, wide out for KC.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Lazard for Green Bay, and Zamir White, running back for Las Vegas. That change the way you feel in it?
No.
Still no?
No, because Mikael Hardeman, he's still on. He's more of a return man. Like he's not. He's still like your number 4, number 5 receiver.
But you don't think he's gonna have to step up now that Hill is gone?
Nah, you got Juju, and then you picked up
Badass Stanley.
Yeah.
Right, but he's the most seasoned on that squad that knows the offense. You don't think that's any different though?
So
No.
you don't think they would put him in position to take Tyreek Hill's place? Is he probably the fastest guy on that team now?
I don't.
He's number 2, the number 2 wide RG.
I still think he's probably going to be number 4.
Wow.
At the
So who's
most.
gonna be number 3? Who's gonna be there? Who's gonna be 3?
Probably either Juju or Valdez.
Yeah, Valdez Scantling.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, who's the other receiver then?
They have hold on one second. Let me pull up the roster.
So they still got a tight end that's gonna probably be that first second option.
Still got Kelsey.
So that'll cancel out a good 1 or 2 that they got. Now
they have a solid receiving core, man.
I just thought he'd be in the starting 3. Let that go, Corey.
I know, right?
Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon. Oh, they picked him up. They did, huh?
Yeah. Sky Moore. So yeah, I guess he could be.
What, number 2 or 1? What you think?
He could be in the top 3.
Okay.
Yeah, he can be in top 3.
Now I'll say this here: if Josh Gordon can stay out of some trouble, he ain't bad. You know,
But that's the magic word, though.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not sold. I guess I'm just not sold on Miko. He didn't show me enough far as his ability to run routes and all that. That's one thing about Tyreek, man. He was able to run routes too.
Yeah.
Now
we can't compare him to don't compare him to Tyreek Hill now.
No, but you said that's he's gonna take his spot. I don't know.
I say can he as far as the deep threat?
Oh, yeah, as far as deep threat, probably yeah.
So I guess we had to ask the question just real quick, not to get off on this squad. Who's gonna be their number 1 guy though?
Kelsey.
Either Juju or of course Kelsey.
Kelsey always gonna be he gonna be their first option.
Is it gonna be Juju or Valdez Scantling? I believe. Juju's been a number 1 before.
Before, but that was like 4 seasons ago.
Right. So he can be a number 2 since Kelsey's gonna be the number 1 anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mark Andrews, of course, is great, but Christian Kirk, he was never that dude. He reminds me kind of Hardman. Like he's just a deep threat, nothing in between.
He at Jacksonville now?
Yeah, he at Jacksonville now. Now you're depending on them to have a high-powered offense, to be able to get you points. I'm not sold on that. So he the players that he has, all but one of them were in the bottom. Well, as far as skilled players, all but one of them were in the bottom tier of offensive production last year. Houston, the Baltimore Ravens, and the
Jacksonville,
Jaguars. No, I worry about that, man. So Jay, man, I'm gonna give you a D on that grade.
Oh,
I'm gonna give you a D.
Dang, he changing the grade. Look, that's like when you bring your test to the teacher and say, "Listen, I got this one right," but then they find another 2 answers wrong. When you just should have shut up and took the C.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Rashad. I'm not sure who this Rashad cat is.
He got 2 teams, man.
He got 2 teams. We got 2 teams in there.
We got somebody with 2 teams.
With 2 teams.
We got white. We got keep eye on that, boy. I got some ideas
Who-
about that. We gotta keep an eye on that.
Yeah,
How
keep
did-
it-
Who is it?
I don't know. I don't know who Rashad
You
is.
sent an invite.
No, he just got it off our pages. Yeah.
It got in.
He got in, dog.
With 2 teams.
And I wonder if my guy Rashad Fitzpatrick. I don't know. I'm not sure. You know Rashad Fitzpatrick, right?
Huh.
Up in Feeder.
He is Rashad Fitzpatrick. He must got a lot more seniority than me, but Rashad's magnificent team.
All right, there we go. All right. You know Rashad Fitzpatrick
Mm-mm.
in Feeder?
Nope.
That's the only Rashad I know. I'm not sure, but he has 2 teams.
Yeah, 2 C's too.
Yeah, Mike Franklin wanted to get in, and Mike Franklin tried to get in with us, but he got in the old league.
Oh,
He jumped back in the old league
Oh,
and
no.
they let him draft.
in the KPG league. Yeah, he's like, man, I don't see no time from the draft date, dog. When are y'all supposed to be drafting? I was like, we're doing it tonight at 9:00, man. What we talking about? And couldn't find out he was on the wrong damn day, man.
Damn.
Yeah, so I would like to see if we can just add him to one of these Rashad's teams. If this Rashad cat doesn't show up and let us know anything. But all right, so he got 2 C's. And bringing up the rear, man, is your boy G. And I'm kind of disappointed in Yahoo and how they rated me. But let's go with mine. Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, Chris Olave, Jamal Williams, J.K. Dobbins, which I think
Devontae Williams.
J.K. Dobbins, I think that's the guy I said who will be the comeback player of the year. T.J. Hawkinson, and Valdez Scantley. I picked Yaku, the Atlanta kicker. He's always solid.
Young Hoku.
Young Hoku. And then I picked the Dallas defense and the Tennessee defense. My Dallas defense they led the league in turnovers last year, and so I really figured that would be a really solid pick as well. My backup, I got coming off the bench, I got Cordell Patterson, the Mr. Everything for the Atlanta Falcons. So Jameis Winston, who will also be up there for comeback player of the year.
George Pickens.
I picked them some sleepers. I did pick a sleeper with George Pickens, and Michael Gallup. So Michael Gallup will be back. We didn't put him on PUP, so he should be back, within the 4 games.
So I'm looking at your squad here, and I'm looking at one of these particular stats.
Okay.
Or on the stat line. The percentage of start time over Yahoo. Yahoo has, over all their leagues, the percentage of the time that people will put these guys in a starting lineup.
Okay.
So Chris Olave, over their time, they got him at 4%, which is not very high on I guess the players on Yahoo. Also Marquise Valdez Scantling at 4% as well. And then, like you said, but I get it with your sleeper picks and Pickens and Higbee. But I think when they were looking at, and even Jameis Winston, only 6% of the time in Yahoo Fantasy are people putting in Winston to start.
Right.
So if I had to give you a reason why the grade was there, maybe that they're good players, but if going by Yahoo's expertise or whatever on their lines of action, that would probably be why.
Right. So yeah, I went with Chris Olave. He had a great training camp, and then I figured that with you having your boy, what's his name, Michael Thomas back, and then they picked up Landry. I figured he'll be a lot of 101s with their third.
For the Saints. Talking for the Saints.
So he'll be a lot of 101s with their third cornerback. I figured he can win a lot of those. So I figured he'll get a lot of passes. With Jamie, Jamie likes to throw the ball.
So you're giving that receiving core some kudos. Okay.
Yeah. Or for a team that likes to throw the ball, they like to throw the ball. So that's what I figured, man. Javonte Williams is a hell of a running back. He was solid. He was solid last year. He's going to be solid again this year. You can't go wrong with Justin Jefferson. And I probably have, arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now, Josh Allen. He's going to put up some points, man. So I'm kind of disappointed in Yahoo, but I understand what you were saying. So,
oh Lord,
they gave me a D plus.
Okay. Look, I see Charlie got a snowball in his hand. He about to hit your ass with it.
Because it's just so amazing. To justify his team. It's just like the jump he gave a few minutes ago. So what he doing is he going to the teacher and saying, I almost got this one right. I should be giving credit. No, I almost got that one right. I should be giving credit. I should be getting credit for almost getting it right. I shouldn't get a D plus.
No, because I agree. Landry is good but fragile. I do agree with that. That's even more reason for Chris Olave to have a pretty good season.
Oh boy, that's just funny.
Yeah. So, do y'all think I deserve a D plus though? And y'all,
Look, and all that, that's what they say. You get one. You get this D.
Okay, well, that's what. Hey, my team just playing possum right now.
You here to prove me wrong,
That's it, baby. Prove me wrong, man. Let me see the matchups, man. Who I get to see the first game? Oh, Kanisha's legit team. That's my first game is against.
Okay, Miss C plus.
Yes, Miss C plus. D plus versus C plus.
Okay.
D comes out on top.
Now we all know, like we said before, half of these players that are on your squad right now are not going to be there towards the end of the season. Game 17, you ain't gonna see some of these players. They're gonna be on somebody else's team.
Right. Right. Yeah, I'm only predicted to make 114 points right now.
That just won't do.
Yeah.
My goal is to dethrone somebody.
Ooh.
Bring it on, baby.
I like it. All right.
We ain't having no back-to-back champs in this league.
Hey, we in it to win it, baby.
Hey,
busting heads and taking names. Busting heads and taking names.
Okay. Speaking of taking names, these players are without some key names. And I think my boy, the OG, brought this up earlier today in one of our text messages about players being without their number ones. Now, you got Rodgers without Adams, Dak without Coop, Brady without Gronk, Mahomes without Tyreek Hill. Which one of these quarterbacks is going to suffer the most without their number one receivers?
You call that Green Bay? You call that Green Bay too, right?
Yeah, Rodgers. Yeah.
Okay.
Without they number ones, he said who gonna suffer the most?
Yeah.
Luckily, I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. You named 3 quarterbacks: Rodgers, Brady, Mahomes, and who's your fourth?
Dak.
Hey, I'm gonna be straight with you. They don't depend on one guy to become, to be great. Neither all 4. If I'm gonna say if there's gonna be any one of them that's gonna suffer more, I really don't know because they're all good quarterbacks. They make like the wide receivers do well to make them look good, but it's gonna be a crazy toss up because we watched each of these quarterbacks turn these wideouts into Pro Bowls. You know, so man,
We've never seen any of these receivers without those quarterbacks.
True, but are we talking about the receiver or are we talking about the quarterback? You said which quarterback?
We're talking about
right,
the
and that's what I'm saying. So, I don't see Mahomes suffering because he lost Tyreek Hill. He gonna make some stuff happen. Brady.
Okay, let's put it up then. Which one of these receivers is going to suffer more without their old quarterback?
Okay, so now we talking.
We can't say Gronk because he retired.
He retired. Okay.
I gotta tell you right back the first part of the season. I think we all know.
I think Tyreek Hill.
I don't think it'll be Tyreek Hill. I think it'll be Cooper.
Oh hell yeah, Cooper. All right. Oh, my bad. No, man, not Cooper. I'm not going with Cooper. Cause she's not watching. She hear it though. She hear it. Man, Chuck, boy, you gangster, boy, you be. Uh-oh. Chuck, what did you say? What'd you say?
I said that Mark Cooper's gonna be the receiver that struggles the most.
Wrong, boy. You wrong, boy. You crazy. Hey,
at least until 11 games.
He's still going. Oh man. So look, I think we've agreed on number one. Number two. Number two. Let's go straight to number two. Please.
Number two.
I'm gonna go with for my number two. I'm gonna say Tyreek Hill. Because I don't see Tua, and Tyreek Hill putting up the same numbers as Mahomes and Tyreek. So I'm gonna go with Hill number two. What y'all got?
So we got Hill, we got Devontae Adams.
So Devontae, his quarterback is Carl.
Who are the receiver we got though?
Huh?
That's the only receiver we got, right?
So we got them three. Like you said,
because Gronk retired, so it's just Hill
and Adams.
Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably say Hill too.
Yeah.
He'll probably be my number two.
Yeah, he'll be my number two.
He'll be my number two. So Brady will suffer less is what you guys, what we come to. Because I'll say, go ahead.
So as quarterbacks, for me, I think Brady's gonna suffer more.
Without
Gronk. Yeah.
Without having Gronk?
Without having Gronk.
But they picked up Brady. They got it. He was at
Brady and Julio Jones.
Yeah,
but I'm saying though, just think about it though. So who did Green Bay bring in to replace Devontae Adams?
Great question.
They got a bunch of rookies. You're right. They got a bunch of. Remember, he went off like 2 weeks ago at their practice.
Yeah, and see, like Kansas City brought in more people.
Yeah. Yeah, they picked up some guys. So
Tampa Bay brought in people.
But one thing about Rodgers, remember when he went to Arizona without nobody?
That's one game, G. This the whole season.
But he got that. He got it. Though.
But what it shows me is he don't care who he got. He gonna throw it to whoever.
But I'm saying,
he gonna find somebody to throw to.
You still got to have the receivers that have the talent that could be able to beat these DBs. So I know they're not the strongest. They're not in the strongest conference. That's a plus for them. So the teams that they had to play twice are not that tough. Chicago, Minnesota may be a little tough. And who else in there? And Detroit.
But see, and then you got to look at it like this. But Tampa Bay, you got it now. If they're all healthy, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Julio Jones, Tyler Johnson. Let me see. Rashard Perriman. Then they picked up what our guy.
Gage.
Gage, yeah. I mean, they're not terrible. You know, they're not bad guys, man. You know.
But even with all that, he still had a lot of those receivers last year,
Mm-hmm.
and his security blanket was still Gronk.
Grunt. Because him and Grunt, they knew you know they've been running them same routes and plays. You know.
But look how long Rodgers and Adams been doing it. They one of the most prolific quarterback receiver groups in the NFL.
That was about money though. That was a money move. Somebody had to get the bread and they couldn't share it.
Right?
They
I'm
couldn't
talking
share
about
it.
missing. I'm talking about missing somebody.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
So do y'all remember when Gronk had retired and the Bucks were, they was not playing bad, but they weren't playing their best. And he asked Gronk to come back and they went on a nice little run.
Mm-hmm. Then you gonna do the same thing?
I don't know if he's gonna do the same thing. I'm just trying to he missed Gronk. Even though he had Mike Evans, he had Chris Godwin, it wasn't the same. When you have that guy who is going to be where he's going to be, and he's going to catch the ball.
So you saying that Tampa Bay doesn't have a chance without Gronk?
I'm saying he's gonna suffer a little more than I think Mahomes, a Rodgers, and Dak.
We know they brought Gronk back in for that red zone, you know, that red zone presence, right? Not going down the field. They just wanted to guarantee a score, you know, or he had the better hands running that route in the red zone,
Mm-hmm.
which I get. You know what I'm saying? You want to know that somebody got some guaranteed hands and put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can see where you're coming from, but
so what we're saying is that Rodgers and Mahomes are better than Brady.
that's not what I'm saying at all.
Yes, we are. Because Jesus made the point that Rodgers can do without Adam. He'll make receivers better, whatever the case may be. We're talking about Mahomes and who he got, but we're focusing on Brady because Gronk not there.
But the question was, who's gonna suffer the most? That's what the question was. Who's gonna suffer?
And that's what I'm getting to.
Okay.
So we're saying that Brady's gonna suffer the most without Gronk. Brady depending on that one man.
Yeah, but that's that one man got you a Super Bowl though. That one man get you to the playoffs. That one man.
So Devontae Adams didn't get Rodgers a Super Bowl?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying as of last year, that one man was, if not arguably, the best tight end in the business. When he come off of retirement and then still come back in and get you to second round playoffs, and it means something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm just asking.
So who you think gonna suffer the most? Who you calling out then?
I'm thinking Rodgers gonna suffer the most. Cause like I said, everybody else brought somebody else in.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to offset what they lost. We'll see.
Okay.
Make a note of this. We're gonna talk about this again mid-season.
Just put a check mark on it, put an asterisk by it.
Yeah, we talk about it again mid-season.
Facts. What you got, G? Where you at? Cause you been sitting there stewing like you're reading something.
What are you doing?
What you doing? I was like, what you doing over there? Can you hear? You on the
I
show?
don't know what he did.
All right. G. He here. You know what? I just realized he hears.
So he's saying we're saying something that's outlandish and he don't want to come in, I guess.
I know, right? Jane, where you been? We went to your team with some disrespect.
I'm telling you, big time. Major disrespect. Mainly on your name.
So my wife says I disagree. I think he brought Gronk in when Brady was new to the TV. What was that? Oh my stuff. Am I
We hear a playback or something.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear
Huh?
you now.
What you over there doing?
Hell,
Hey, man.
what is this? Keychain, please. Key.
We can hear you, G. We can hear you. Maybe he
I keep
can't
hearing
hear us.
myself. Hmm?
Yeah, maybe he can't hear us, but we can hear him.
Do you hear internet? Facebook user.
My internet is acting a fool. Maybe that's G. I wanted to talk. I was ready to talk about his defense, his offensive tackle too.
Right. So G, you can't hear us?
I can't hear anything.
We can,
What's going on with my internet, man?
He said,
we
yeah.
can hear you. We can hear you.
Like, he said, do it again. He said, I will FaceTime my grandbabies. G, you hear us now? Uh-oh. Hey, somebody got to send a message or something, OG. Look, hey, we're going to end up having to end the show like we did last week because
Hey, you know something? It's funny because my brother told me after we ended the show that G came back on after we ended the show.
And did what? And did more show?
I think he ended the show too.
Did he?
Yeah.
We can end the show. Look, because he's sitting there typing, but what is he doing? What you doing? So that was your text just came through on his phone? Galen, we can hear you. Oh. So what are you doing?
I don't know. I was ready to talk about the offensive tackle.
What are you doing?
I don't know. We can hear him. That's why I just texted him. We can hear him, but he can't hear us.
Let me see. Why is this? Let's see if his phone ring. Look, I'm calling him now. Look, he done came in on another mouth.
My damn internet done locked me out, dog.
Can you hear me?
You gotta mute one of them.
Yeah.
Can
you hear me?
go back to the show. Hold on. There you go.
All right.
Can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Now we
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
You're a little behind.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this thing, man.
We thought we got to end the
This
show
thing had
again.
me locked out.
Yeah, we thought we got to end the show again.
I was about to say, look. Cause look, all you doing, you like this. God damn it. Look, you hear. God damn it. Sure. I can't kill you.
I was ready to talk about your offensive tackle too.
Yeah, my offensive tackle out for the season. They're trying to say he'll be back at the end of the season. Why? Why bring him back? He gonna get hurt again. Like
I'm about to say that dude, he fragile, ain't he?
Yeah, he ain't played a full season since like 2016.
So that's why I'm about to ask, what is it that Jerry Jones sees, and keep him? Is it, they got to still pay him, or what's the deal with that dude?
He when he plays, he's like one of the top left tackles in the league. So they figure if it's just let's say if it's just 4 games. See, something going on, my damn. Security agent may only be invoked by Alpha Software. Unapproved caller. Unrecoverable error. Like somebody's trying to break into my thing, I think, man.
Your Wi-Fi?
They asked for my keychain password. That's what it locked me out.
Oh, well, hey, you want to go ahead and log off while and secure your net?
I don't know. I think it's Com Center wants to use your login keychain. Who the hell is Com Center? Yeah, I don't.
Might need to make some phone calls to the internet service.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, y'all go ahead and log us off, man. Go ahead and log us.
Hey, yeah, like OG said, man, look, we appreciate y'all tuning in. As always, we appreciate y'all, James Lil John. Who else was on today? Let me check. I know he goes through the names. Kanisha Davis. Who else? Oh, Brandon Buchanan, my guy. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you being on the show today. I think James Little John. As always, I know you're with your grandbabies. We're glad that you kicked in. Stanley Carter, my guy. Good to see you here. And who else? If I'm missing any names, look, don't blame my heart, blame the stream. It wasn't me. Chuck, you got something there?
No, man, great show tonight, fellas. Look forward to seeing everybody back on what's the day? Sunday, Wednesday night. I always get confused. On Wednesday night. And on Wednesday night, just let it be known that my Aces will win. Just thank y'all very much. I take the congratulations ahead of time.
So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and dip. Thank y'all. Peace. We'll be out of here. See y'all Wednesday.
All right, folks. Y'all be careful, man.
Yeah, get your internet straight, big.
All right, my dog.
Don't let nobody steal your money.
Man,
Yeah. Yeah.
No, this thing
Yeah, get it straight, man.
going out of control.
I know, right?
Dang.
All right, fellas.
All right.
All right,
Have
my
a good
dog.
one, man.
Love y'all,
Later.
baby.
All right.
Peace.
Later.
The heck?